matchup.
Yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
A look at Nashville's starting group. They've got Luka Doncic. Jaylen Brown is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Kobe Bryant, and it's Chamberlain in at the center, locking down the middle.
Taking his shot, and Towns doesn't think he just asked.
Pass to Arizon. Hayes finds Gasol. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that. Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
McGrady's shot is off. It's Brown on the wing. Checked by Gasol.
And sly move by Brown to ensure the foul. He won't pass up on a chance to draw one off you.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for the away team, Jaylen Brown. 2 shots.
That one's off.
What makes Brown special is his blend of smarts and effort level. Not just an intelligent player, he also gives you a phenomenal amount of energy out there.
Here's Arizon, covered by Bryant. Pass to Gasol. Outside call. To the paint. Tipped. Stolen by Bryant. And here's the fast break. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Well, Brent, after ups and downs, it seemed like New Orleans is really trending in the right direction.
Now, their path has not always been easy. It's a bit indicative of the city itself. It's a resilient place with resilient people that take a lot of pride in the comeback. So this team has had personnel changes, coaching changes, injuries, but the Pelicans have certainly become a team in the past couple seasons where the future is much brighter than its past.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially. Holmgren, he's checked in for Nashville. James Harden comes in for Brown. Here's McGrady. Doncic pulls down the board.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
Pass to Harden. There's the 3. Nashville, no. Good that time either. For New Orleans, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Ah, nice shot by Arizon.
That's what Paul does best, giving his man a great scoring opportunity.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him how they plan to deal with Luka Doncic, and he said, look, we all know what Luka can do. He'll get his points, but we can't let him take over. We have to maintain our focus on defense for every minute of all 4 quarters.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Here's Gasol. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Doncic against Paul. Pass to Hayes. Here's McGrady. Three-pointer. Chamberlain pulls it in.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. And with everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Here's McGrady. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Doncic passes to Chamberlain. Outside Harden. The three is up. Gasol grabs the board. Gasol's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Paul. Up and over Doncic. Paul shot is off. Nashville leading by 3. Pass to Harden. Here's Bryant. Deflects the pass. Here's McGrady. Fires the 3. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And we've gotten a taste of what these teams look like, Brent. But it's only been a few games.
Well, they're going to make some adjustments along the way, BA, and we'll see how these younger players start to develop throughout the course of the season. The process for each of these teams, it's officially begun.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
And he lobs it up to the rim. Here's Harden. Here's Chamberlain. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
There are a few players that can read the floor as well as James Harden. He has seen every kind of defense.
Outside Paul. Pass to Hayes. To the middle. Here's Sloan. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
We're pretty deep into his career, but James Harden's still showing that burst.
And so Paul will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing by 2. Pass to Sloan. And here's Gasol. And it's New Orleans with another.
And with his height and his touch, he can be deadly from mid-range.
That's a staple of his offensive attack, and proving once again he can do some damage from that area.
And it's Doncic missing. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Here's Sloan, covered by Bryant, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Ivica Zubac checked in for Gasol. And for Nashville, they're shooting 46% in the first quarter. Doncic passes to Holmgren. Here's Harden. Pass to Bryant. Fades and shoots. Rebounded by New Orleans.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's McGrady. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Bryant, the pass to Holmgren. Back to Bryant. Beyond the arc. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Pelicans trail by 3. You know, after sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
And Nashville making a change here. Brown's checked in. Paul shot is off. Nashville leading by 3. The floater, it's tipped. Here's Sloan. Pass to Hayes. Ball with it. Now guarded by Brown. Here's McGrady.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Nashville.
Well, their hands resulting plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
I wonder if pace.
Outside Harden. Now here's Holmgren over Hayes. And Holmgren with the basket on the assist by Harden. Holmgren's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Hayes, the pass to McGrady. Here's Sloan from deep. Fires in the triple. Sloan's gotten his second bucket on the night.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Pass to Holmgren. The 3. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Doncic against Paul. Here's McGrady. And that one is stuffed right through.
It's just a master class when Chris Paul has the ball. Great at orchestrating the offense and right there finding his teammate.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Doncic passes to Harden. It's rebounded by Zubac. New Orleans has gone 3 of 7 from beyond the arc in the first. Here's McGrady. Oh, a clear foul. On the missed shot, so he'll get a pair at the line. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. Ties it up, and his next one could give him the lead. And Nashville making a change here. And that one drops, so now they lead by 1. And for Nashville, they're shooting an impressive 47%. Good.
Yeah, I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
New Orleans is shooting about 47% during this first quarter. There's the triple. And Sloan gets it to go. Give him 8 points now. A chance at a 2 for 1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Pass to Harden. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
And that's Harden. He can beat you equally off the dribble or off the catch.
New Orleans has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Here's McGrady. 11 points in the game. Pass to Gasol from behind the arc. The shot no good. Got it off in time. Can't get it. Drop, tie game, and some big points being put on the board as we wrap up the first. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Pelicans, what do you think, guys?
Yeah, showing grit on the glass is a good way to gain an advantage. They controlled the boards in the first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
On the court for Nashville, Jaylen Brown is out there with Williams. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Kukoc in at the three, the small forward.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Well, Brent, something we've all noticed lately. Is the small ball era starting to wind down?
Well, B.A., I think in people's minds when you say small ball, they're thinking about 6 foot, 6'1" guys on the court. That's not what we're talking about. It's a skilled game, and I don't think the small ball skilled game is going anywhere anytime soon.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Gasol. Launches a three. Knocks down the triple. Gasol's gotten his third basket of the night.
With an assortment of moves at his disposal, the catch and shoot is just one of many ways Gasol can beat you.
Williams from long range. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Gasol's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Free. Williams defending. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And he gives up some size.
The big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Pelicans are still developing their on-court chemistry. Coach Willie Green said this group is still pretty young in terms of being on the floor together. So we're starting to figure it out. We just have to stay committed and continue to be elite on both ends of the floor, and it starts with our defense. B.A.?
They've really got something, Allie. Thanks. New Orleans leading by 4. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Free to pass to Gasol. Pulls up at the elbow. And another basket for New Orleans.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Williams into the lane.
And there is some recognition from Deron Williams that at this stage of his career, he's a pick-and-roll player and has no problem coming off the bench.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for New Orleans.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, whether the defense is inviting these shots or not, they've been great in the mid-range. And so producing from there, that bodes well.
Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Eaton.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Towns with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, most scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
That one's no good.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line this quarter. You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And Sloan gets it to go.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And Williams has got the ball here for Nashville. He takes it in. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And so nice to see Towns use his high basketball IQ to dominate in pick and roll. It seems like he always makes the right read in that situation.
And that one's good. Gasol
doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Towns on a screen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Marc Gasol. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And that's the risk you run when you leave him in with 2 fouls.
Substitution on the court.
And now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter here. Bryant using his post moves to get the 2 points. Bryant's got 5 now. The Pelicans lead by 3. Here's McGrady. He's got 11. Inside. Blocked! Here's Doncic. Driving to the basket. Williams grabs the board. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Here's McGrady. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Doncic. Luka with the finish.
The one guy you can't forget about is Doncic. I mean, when he's running the floor, you gotta stay with him.
Harrison, pass to Free. Here's Harrison. To the inside. Gasol. Now here's Doncic. Not a lot of room. That puts him in the lead. Doncic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie. wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Substitution in the court.
Pass to Harrison. Zubac with a screen on Brown. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Nice movement on the screen and roll. Zubac good at angling his body in those sets.
Nice finish from Luka.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
New Orleans has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Paul against Bryant. Pass to Harrison. Lets the 3 fly. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Bryant, the pass to Chamberlain.
No debate there. He got hammered.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. New Orleans in the lead. Here's Harrison. He's got 6. Pass to McGrady. Takes a 3. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And here's Holmgren. Back to Doncic. And here's Bryant. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by Zubac.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
McGrady, shot is off.
And they've been able to maintain this lead despite his inconsistency from the field.
Here's Holmgren. Chet going to work inside.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Zubac with a screen on Brown. Here's Harrison, defended by Brown. Harrison, pass to McGrady, throws it up high, and it's slammed in by Zubac.
Wow, Zubac way up.
Doncic against Paul, and here's Bryant outside. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Bryant's got 8.
Yeah, that first quarter was a bit shaky. Good to see a player who doesn't let a slow start get to him.
There's a screen. Here's Harrison. No good on the 3. For Nashville, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the game.
That is showing up again later. Wow.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
14 points for him. Here's a 3 from Paul. Sinks the tray. And
Just can't stay connected to shooters.
Bryant outside. Back to Doncic. Shoots over Paul. Bryant finds Holmgren. Here's Chamberlain. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on even to Zubac. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far at the line. The Pelicans making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Harden, he's checked in for Nashville. Williams comes in for Bryant. Paul passes to Zubac. Zubac, screen. Here's McGrady. From outside, off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Brown. On the wing, Harden. The kick out to Williams. Here's Chamberlain. Give him 8 points now. Here's Holmgren. Bam! Chet rocked. the rim.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Pelicans trail by 3. Zubac with it. Here's McGrady. It's rebounded by Nashville. Chamberlain's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
And that one's good. Holmgren.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Harrison. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Chet Holmgren.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts of the game. Hayes is checked in for New Orleans, and he sinks the second. Now Nashville with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer, Harden. It's rebounded by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Hayes. Outside Paul. Back to Hayes. Here's Harrison. Here's McGrady. He's got 14. Tipped. Some solid defense from Hayes. And so it's Paul who brings up the ball for New Orleans. Pass to McGrady. Get out of the way! Wow! And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Whoa! Slamming it home on the taller defender. What swag.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Chamberlain gets the bucket.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Here's McGrady. 16 points for him. Puts up a 3. Doesn't go that time. He got it up. No good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's Nashville up by 4. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the 3rd quarter.
And right away, James Harden is going to provide a massive scoring punch. This move transforms their offense. The challenge is inserting him in.
And now let's talk about that first half. What a battle it's been for Nashville.
They've controlled the pace, and it's been fast.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Chet Holmgren with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half, and I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
They've got Marc Gasol, Chris Paul out there with Hayes, and it's McGrady in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Willie Green getting going here in the second half.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
to Arizin for the lead. Drops in the three. Arizin's got 10 points in the game. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Bryant finds Doncic. Doncic! You see the strength.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
Here's Arizin, defended by Harden. Arizin, pass to McGrady. Three-pointer off the mark. And for Nashville, their shooting has been good. 54% on this one. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. 11 points in the game.
All eyes on Luka. The defense forgot about his teammates.
Paul taking his time here. Hayes, the pass to Arizin. No good there. Harden with the defensive effort. And here's Bryant outside. Hauled in by Paul.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And now around 2 minutes going by in this half. Gets the three to fall.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You got to Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Harden, the pass to Kukoc. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
Pelicans trail by 4. Right side, Paul. Pass to Arizin. Oh, deflected. Here's Harden. And the basket is good. Harden's got his third basket on the night right there. Just over 2.5 minutes going by in the second half. Here's Arizin. The three ball. The shot that time not on target. To the paint. Here's Kukoc. Misses the baby hook. The Pelicans have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Arizin. It's hauled in by Eaton. Eaton's got 4 rebounds now. Now Bryant. 11 points in the game. Pass to Harden. 4-3. And Bryant the bucket on the assist by Harden. Bryant's got 14.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Back to Gasol. Bryant against Paul. Clock at 6. Hayes with a screen on Bryant. Here's a three from Paul. Counted from distance. He's got 6.
And if he gets a good look, Paul's going to make you pay from distance.
Bryant outside. Harden surveying the D. Kukoc, the pass to Bryant. Arizin pulls it in. Pelicans trail by 6. Here's McGrady. And the Pelicans hit again. From deep.
And any decent look from distance, he's taking it. He has that locked-in mentality right now.
Seems to be taking it on his shoulders aggressively to shrink this lead. They really needed those points.
Here's Bryant inside. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Pass to Paul. Now Gasol. Here's Arizin. He's got 10. Driving inside. And he comes up with a bucket. Now just a 1-point Nashville lead.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight, taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them get back in the ballgame.
Pass to Kukoc. Here's the three. Nashville, no good that time either. And here are the Pelicans now. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Gasol, a screen on Doncic. McGrady. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Nashville has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. And out of bounds, New Orleans will have it.
Substitution on the court.
New Orleans has gone 4 of 7 from 3. A good percentage in the third quarter. Gasol, a screen on Brown. Here's McGrady. Misses the three. And Harden's got the ball here for Nashville. It's a 1-point game. Here's Kukoc. Nashville, no good that time either. For New Orleans, they've gotten 6 of their first 12 shots to drop in this third. Gasol passes to Hayes. Pass to Paul. Over to the wing. Here's Sloan. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Paul's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Here's Brown. And Chris Paul clears it away. And it's New Orleans ball. They picked up 11 straight. Here's McGrady. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Pass to Sloan. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Let's go with a three. Gets the 3 ball to go. Sloan's got 16 points now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
A master of attracting contact. Harden just takes pride in fooling defenders and getting those calls.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Pelicans.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And the other thing about their game tonight that they've done a terrific job of is just moving the basketball around. That's how you rack up assists.
Hayes, the pass to Gasol. The shot's good. 13 points in the game.
Kick to the outside, heads-up play, cognizant of the entire floor.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Chet Holmgren makes up for his light frame with aggression. He said, quote, "You don't have to take a second look at me now to know that I'm not the biggest dude width-wise, so I have to hit first. Otherwise, the game's not going to go in my favor when things get..." Unquote. Ryan, you agree?
I do, and you can tell he just refuses to back down, Allie.
The officials were right on top of that one.
These are his first free throws of the game. Mike Conley's checked in for Nashville. Williams comes in for James Harden.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Holmgren, the pass to Williams. Kick out to Brown. Takes the three. Brown with very little space.
A quality three-point shooter. Brown stretches your defense, making Jalen that much harder to guard.
Sloan, the pass to Williams. Gasol in the high post. Towns on him. Chalk up 2 there. And the Pelicans lead by 6.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
It's good. Williams has got 6.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Pelicans making a switch here. Here's New Orleans now. They're on a 20-7 run. Pass to McGrady. Jacks up with three. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 5 rebounds in the game. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. This is his second trip to the line in the game. That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good. The Pelicans lead by 3. Pass to Sloan. Here's McGrady. Shot is up. And he hits the jump shot. McGrady's got 8 points in the quarter.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
This is what everyone wants from Holmgren. Attacking without reservation on offense.
Now here's Zubats. Covered by Towns. Zubats passes to McGrady. Here's Free. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Williams with it. 7 points in the game. Down low. The kick out to Conley. 3-pointer. McGrady grabs a miss. New Orleans in the lead. Pass to Sloan. Fires from deep. Hits a 3-pointer. Sloan's got 9 points here in the second half.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown.
And so it's New Orleans, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for Nashville, Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Mike Conley, then it's Williams, and it's Chamberlain in at the center position. Pass to McGrady. Over Conley. McGrady, shot is off.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Now here's Conley from outside the arc. And that one is hammered home.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
The Pelicans lead by 5. Pass to McGrady. Zubats with a screen on Conley. McGrady. No good on the triple.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
The 3, Conley nails it from 3. Conley's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's New Orleans now. Pass to Free. From downtown. And again, New Orleans no good. And Williams has got the ball here for Nashville. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
0 rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Zubats, screen. There is it. Pass to Zubats. Inside. Pass to McGrady. This one for three. It's rebounded by Nashville. Chamberlain's now Nashville with it. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Williams passes to Towns. Outside, Brown. And here is Williams. Takes it inside. Kicks it out Towns to take the lead. The Pelicans pull it in. All right, time for an injury report.
Thanks. I got some news from New Orleans head athletic trainer. The initial reports are saying that this is a serious injury and that he'll likely miss significant playing time. This being November, they have some time to work through their options. We'll see which way they go.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. He's off on the first. Hayes is checked in for Williams. That's off as well, so he misses both. New Orleans has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. McGrady to pass to Arizin. Pass to Hayes. For three. Drains the triple. McGrady's got 27.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game. Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Doncic is checked in for Nashville. Bryant comes in for Williams. Hayes with a screen on Brown. Here's Arizin. Off the mark there with a three. For Nashville, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Bryant outside.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Here's Arizin. From the arc. And that's up and in. 5 for 12 in this game.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Doncic passes to Chamberlain. Back to Doncic. Pass to Chamberlain. The Pelicans pull it in. Hayes has got his 7th rebound here tonight. New Orleans leading by 5. Here's Arizin. And right on target. That one's good. Nashville has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Bryant outside. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
Here's Paul. Pass to Arizin. Back to Paul. All sorts of time. Arizin. Pass to Gasol. And there it is for him. Gasol's got 19 points.
So far, he's a can't-miss player. A superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Bryant outside. Brown in the high post. Back to Bryant. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Chamberlain. Yes, sir. And it's Bryant picking up the assist.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
New Orleans leading by 5. Here's Arizin. The three is up. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 16th rebound on the night. Doncic outside. Bryant outside. Back to Doncic. Launches it. It's Hayes with the rebound. Hayes has got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Here's Arizin to the paint. From 12 feet, Hayes, shot's good. And the Pelicans lead by 7.
Hard to leave any player that wide open from that distance.
Here's Bryant, and then Bryant with the dunk.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Arizin driving in.
Great setup for the bucket.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Willie Green coaching his team during that last break. He told the team he has complete faith in them, saying, we're right there, now we just got to make that push and really take hold of the game. We can do that. To me, it looked like his players are on the same page with him. Guys, back to you.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Chamberlain. Doncic against Paul. Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
Here's Arizin. Here's McGrady. And the Pelicans miss again. On the wing, Bryant. He's guarded by Paul. Paul against Bryant. Pass to Brown. And that misses. That would have put him up. New Orleans in the lead. Here's McGrady. Paul with it. The 3. Connects from downtown.
And I just love how Chris Paul steps up and nails crucial baskets. A huge momentum-changing shot there.
Bryant outside. Pass to Towns. There's the steal. And it's the Pelicans on the break. Here's McGrady. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Oh, what tremendous focus to absorb the contact and find a way there to finish.
And that one misses. Nashville has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And it's Doncic missing. New Orleans leading by 6. Outside Paul. Fires from deep. Chamberlain pulls it in. And for Nashville, they're shooting just about 57% in this fourth quarter. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, whether it's teammates or the coaching staff, hopefully a combination of both, but when it gets close, he's getting the ball.
And so they foul intentionally. He gets the first, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Doncic passes to Brown. And here's Bryant outside, and he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
Good on the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 5-point game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
Doncic finds Brown, and Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter, and they go to the intentional foul.
4th team foul. At the line for your point.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he ends up making the second, and that increases the lead to 6.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Here's Doncic.
Oh, wow! Have to foul right there. Just don't want them to run out the clock.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Bryant, the pass to Doncic. And a miss there on the triple. And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good. And that increases the lead to 6. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And here's Bryant outside. It's good from beyond the arc. And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that gives him a 4-point cushion. And so the big win by New Orleans in a tight game. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA.
It's time to move on and make it my chick, Both our exes broken, we getting rich, Just